Hello everybody, my name is Mike Tannick and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, playing as the Dominion of Canada, and struggling greatly, I might add. So, last episode's, mostly what we accomplished was political stuff. We are finishing up this tree right here to try to hash out the position of the British exiles versus the Canadians, and we are now finally getting to drafting Bill C7. Sorry guys, I just realized my microphone is in frame. That's kind of oogly, but it'll do. It'll do. And how far along on this are we? Okay, 1 of 70 days. That's right. We just finished at the end of the last episode and started the next one. Otherwise, we are here in... Okay, hang on. Bill C7 debate begins. Debate on the proposed Bill C7 and its promises of sweeping changes to Canada's armed forces, industry, and national security has now begun. With the Liberal Party's slim hold on power, it's not really slim anymore. It's actually quite sizable. Passing the bill might prove challenging, and with a defeated bill comes a fallen government, so passing the bill is of extreme importance. Prime Minister Mackenzie King might have to consider compromising with the loyal opposition, though not so much as he angers his own allies. Well, look, we're caught between a rock and a hard place. We need conscription. We need to militarize to get ready, but at the same time, we can't let our party popularity slip that much. It's just not going to work for us, so... Okay, now we did get interwar artillery. Thank God for that. So we are now caught up, for now, at least, with artillery. We can't really touch anything here for another 2 years, or at least till we get closer to that. Now, what can we do here? We could do excavation 1. That would really help us because we're sucking on resources, so let's not fall behind on that. I mean, the main problem here is that we don't have many resources to begin with, so it's not going to make the biggest difference in the world. We have almost nothing. Click declares war on Tibet. See, we have some steel. We have some decent steel here along the border. And a little bit of oil. And a tiny bit of aluminum. Not much else, really, to speak of. Mongolia declared war on the Click. Alright. Bill C7, National Conscription. Perhaps the most important issue covered by the bill is that of conscription. The Liberal government has promised French Canadians that will not enact conscription at all, but there are those within the party who agree with the Conservatives in that Canada's manpower reserves are already dismally low. I agree. Changing our minds might get some agreement from the Conservatives on the bill, though it would almost certainly come at the cost of accusations of betrayal and perhaps even some defections from the Liberal side of the House. Okay. Well, this is part of the reason I wanted to build up high party popularity. Right now, it's really high. 69% high. Let's see. We could do limited conscription and lose 5%. Or extensive conscription and lose 10%. Let's do 5%. As we need it. We absolutely need it. So we're now on limited conscription. Yes. Okay, I guess that'll change after... yeah, I'm guessing that'll change after the bill is finalized. All these changes will probably occur at once, so I'm okay with that. These guys need to be in this army group. I'm not sure why they left. I didn't do that. Anger over Liberal betrayal. While suggestion of limited conscription is seen by many as a compromise, more progressive members of the party are suggesting it is an outright betrayal and have vowed to oppose the bill when it comes to a vote. Prime Minister Mackenzie King will have to work extra hard to get Conservatives on board instead. Oh, we had just gotten above negative political power. You know, well, I knew it would come at a cost. So, whatever. It's fine. If that's the way you guys want to be. Sichuan Click declared war on Tibet. Who declares war on Tibet? They're so peaceful. They're so very peaceful. That's not Tibet. That's Bhutan. Here's Tibet. The big giant one. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Where are we on the IEDC? Okay, yeah, we're... Damn, it's not time for the power pool to fill up yet. Alright, Treaty of Kashgar. East Turkestan has capitulated. Well, they were declaring war on everyone, so I'm not really surprised that they capitulated. And it looks like we are going to get a win here. And we should probably follow that attack up. They're trying to reinforce, but I don't know that they're going to get there in time. Yeah, we have the highest attack here, so... Alright, come on, come on. And they were able to reinforce, but they're going to lose. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. Bill C7, the future of Canada's industry. Okay, recovery from the Great Depression has left Canada's industry in a deplorable state. Blah, blah, blah. The Conservative plan is to nationalize the needed armament and naval industries now and build them up with government funding, even if the rest of industrials can't. Oh, okay. If passed, the economy will focus on civilian industry and empty building slots. Okay. Economy, let's see. The economy will focus on a mix of civilian and arms factories. Yes, that is what I would like to see right now. And we get plus 25 per political power. So we will do that. So we got... Okay. Just want to see what these guys do. Alright, so what's our political power gain now? Alright, good. That is slightly better. Yeah, alright. Man, the elite difficulty really does take down your power. Alright, let's get back in on that attack. I know our organization is very low, and we are suffering attrition from being in a mountain? I thought this was a hill. No, we're in the mountains, alright. Alright. The Cairo Congress. Okay, I've seen that. That doesn't affect us immediately, so I don't really care. How are we coming on techs? Good. How is our production? Let's not lose sight of this. Okay, we are finally stockpiling infantry equipment, so let's take this down by 1 and increase our artillery production. Support equipment could use some help, but not as much as our artillery. Oh god, this is bad. This is real bad. I don't know that we're ever going to have enough civilian factories to trade for anything at all. A tense standoff has erupted in the United States. Okay, here comes the very beginning of the U.S. Civil War. Now, I'm tempted to trade for even 8 steel. Yeah, I'm tempted to trade for even 8 steel right now to get our equipment up, but you know what, we're not in that bad a shape. I'd rather have the civilian factory. Yeah, we're not in that bad a shape, all things considered. The situation in America. Socialist Party. Okay, this is when we're splitting up between the Socialists, the United States of America, and the other factions. There they go. Oh boy. Oh, shoot. Yeah. It's probably time to man this border. Although right here, that's not crossable. Right? Because we have to worry about the United States losing these territories here. Because that's going to be really, really bad for us when they do. So let's go ahead and start to get our forces in position here. Yeah, because the only real place where they pose a threat to us, I believe, is here. If they can get across, and I believe they can. And here in Detroit. And also if the CSA takes Buffalo. So we're going to have to split our forces up into 3 specific zones. So let's go ahead and do that now. No, not that. Let's go ahead and start to get them organized here. All right. And we'll take 2 infantry divisions here. and position them here. I forget if they can get across or not, but if they can't, great. But we'll just stick them here for right now. Get an offensive line going. As the CSA starts out surprisingly strong, guys, so I'm kind of worried about it. About it. Alright, domestic security Canada has been able to avoid the bitter class war that engulfed Britain after the Great War, but conflict between Canadians and British exiles is growing. As a syndicalist sentiment among Canada's labor unions, both the Conservatives and Liberals have suggested the RCMP be granted sweeping powers to crack down on dissidents, with a minister to act as chairman on parliamentary committee to oversee the process. The Conservatives have proposed Maxwell Knight, renowned hardliner and British exile, be that chairman. The Liberals, meanwhile, have said that Ernest Lapointe would do a better job. He may be more moderate in his views, but as an MP from Quebec, he is far more in tune with French Canadians. Huh. No, yeah, we do have to crack down on that. We do not need syndicalism, so... Oh, come on. You know what? This will change... Oh, that will really knock us down. Let's do Lapointe. We do have to give some concessions to the Liberal Party to keep them happy. Even though that would get us a good deal of political power, I don't think that is worth the trade. Yes, we don't want tanks here necessarily, because that is a river crossing, but really it's a river crossing everywhere, so yeah, let's do this. We will set these guys here. Alright, and you know what, we'll add a militia unit to that as well. Because whatever happens here, we are not backing the syndicalists, no matter what. As the United States is not a helpless faction, they are not. But starting out, they do get kind of taken by surprise. Alright, so let's get you guys here. Alright, and the Marines we're probably going to have fighting on land. Rise of the Vosges. A few days ago, blah, 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 Russia. Okay, got it. That's fine. Alright. And what are you guys doing way the hell out here? No, you need to get probably up over here? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? No. No, that is not right. That is not what I asked you to do. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but that is wrong, wrong, wrong. There. You guys stay there. I don't know what the hell happened. Serbia crowns King Alexander II. Alright, Romania declared war on Kingdom of Romania. The Romanian Civil War. Okay, that should be interesting. I wish we had more troops to be able to go send them out to go do some damage, but that unfortunately is not the case. Alright. Yeah, let's get some more troops over there. And the Marines, believe it or not... Okay, Guangdong clicked. Okay, got it. The Marines are going to be our strategic reserve, guys. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any kind of naval invasions, I don't think. Unless, of course, the CSA takes... well, they have Philadelphia. Yeah, they already have Philadelphia, so that could be interesting. How this all plays out. Oh, man. I'm real nervous. We managed to complete a single division, guys. Yeah, damn it. Not good. Okay, are we catching up on that artillery? Nope. Alright, where's our division? Wow, we didn't win there? I thought we would have won here by now. No. Alright, maybe we can help out here. Possibly. Alright, we have 7 army experience, so let's go ahead and switch over actually some of our units that we have here. Yeah, the RCMP brigades, those have got to change to the regular infantry brigade. Yeah, and that's really going to set them back. My goodness gravy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our subs training. Yep. Let's see what that does to our fuel, because we're only getting 105 per day from our 2 fuel. Hang on. Insulina declared war on the Dutch East Indies. We got improved machine tools. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're not going to do equipment conversion at all. Ever. I build exactly what I mean to build. Well, radio detection, that could be useful for us. Let's see. Yeah, we can't really build any new airplanes. We could use a depth charge thrower. That would be really good to have. You know what? Let's start to work on this land doctrine, because that time isn't getting any shorter, and it's going to be a long time before we have army experience to throw at it. Oh, you know what? You know what? I need to adjust this so that they are also covering here. And we already don't have enough troops to cover all this, so I'm going to hope that America doesn't... Let's take this down. Yeah, we'll cover the capital. Okay, draft bill C7. Done. Okay. Voting begins on C7. Tensions are high and failure by the government here would be catastrophic. So don't screw it up, guys. Okay, to get further economic recovery, we have to get down to here, CP rail expansion. So let's first do CN rail expansion, and that will add 2 infrastructure and several different territories, and also allow us to build crown corporations and 3 territories. That would be helpful. So yeah, what can we do here? Alright, bill C7 passes, thank God. Okay, we get 100 political power. We remove the divided national spirit. We get limited conscription. Good. Compromise economic plan. Reduce consumer goods factories by 5%. Max factories in the States. Okay, factory and dockyard plus 10. Oh, we get a military factory, civilian factory. We get national spirit, the Mounties. That's 5% stability. Damage to garrisons. Oh, this is good. Construction speed plus 2. Political power gain. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and build an arms factory in Ottawa using 3 civilian factories. That is really good. Okay, let's put this into artillery like we do. Okay, so what does that look like for us? Let me wait for these guys to get sorted out. You're not assigned anywhere, are you? No. Let's get you on this line then. Alright. So how many factories do we have now? Okay. We will have 16, but 3 are in that special project. Uh-oh. United States declared war on the Pacific states. And here we go. Here we go. Second American Civil War. National focus bypass, the Americans at war. Okay. Chaos has overtaken our neighbors to the south, and even worse, Socialist Party of America has proclaimed a stronghold right off our southern border. A number of northeastern governors in New England, their states beset by syndicalist militia violence, have formally asked the Canadian government to intervene. Clearly they feel the federal government is incapable of the task, though some of our ministers feel this might be seen by some factions less as an intervention, more as aggression. They say the matter should be debated in Parliament. Okay, so what does this do for us? I don't think we're in any shape to, to intervene, but okay, so Maine, upstate New York, and Connecticut, and 4 others are no longer a core of the U.S. Claim gained by the United States of America. State is now a core of New England. Becomes owner and controller of Maine. Compliance plus 25%. Pacific States of America, and everyone else gains a negative 75. Oh boy, I don't know if we want to do this, guys. No, we're not going to intervene. We're in no shape to intervene. That was not our fight. Our fight is to retake the British Home Isles. And we may not be able to sit this one out forever, but at least for right now, we have to do this. The New England question. Yep, sorry. Sorry, New England. Violent demonstrations in Quebec. Okay, full conscription. The more limited form enacted by the Liberal government has still caused a strong reaction in Quebec. Throughout the province, demonstration broken out with signs either call for Quebec separation from Canada or say down with the Liberal betrayers. While the RCMP has been able to restore order so far, it is not without several of the demonstrations having turned incredibly violent. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, well, look, guys. Look, you don't have to like it. That's the beautiful thing about it. King Edward takes time off. Jeez, man. 3 to 4 months? 3 to 4 months, huh? If I get a cold, I don't get 3 to 4 months off, but, you know, I'm just saying. Oh, boy. I really hope the CSA gets crushed here, because they can turn into an absolute nightmare really quick. Alaska requests intervention. The American territory of Alaska has experienced a severe shortage of the needed supplies following the outbreak of the Civil War. After recent bombing in the city of Juneau, we should move in. We would become the owners of Alaska. Oops. What did I just hit? Seriously, what did I just hit? I hope I hit the no. Costa Rica. Okay. That's something we really want to do. Openly express our desire to keep Costa Rica a sovereign state. Well, they are sovereign so far. Whilst our interest in their neighbor Panama are far greater, we could potentially support the regime and establish another Entente foothold in the Caribbean. That would be interesting. I don't just want to be completely isolationist here, guys. I'm not trying to do that, but let's go ahead and do that. So we are now offering them independence, which could potentially, of course, drag us into a war that we're not prepared for. But it could also, you know what? French Republic. What are you guys doing here? I guess they're involved in the war in some way, shape, or form, huh? Let's see. They sent volunteers to the Kingdom of Romania. Okay, so I guess they're just coming to help us out, apparently. I will take that. Okay, legislate freedoms. What would this do for us? Cost us political power, consumer goods factories, but weekly stability would go up. Yeah, about that. Well, let's see what else we could do with this political power first. Weapons manufacturer. Ooh, okay. This could be good. Artillery research speed. I'm not so interested in that. Infantry equipment production costs. I'm more interested in reducing the production cost. What could we do for Chief of Staff, though? School of Fire Support. Oh, wow. Artillery attack plus 10. Production cost minus 5. School of Defense. I would like to get this guy. The artillery attack. Well, no. This guy would actually, School of Mass Combat, increase our recruitable population, which we obviously need. And Infantry Division Attack and Defense. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wait, are you guys doing automatic split off? Because you should be. Okay, good. Alright, we can now, I think, safely start... Well, maybe not. I was going to say we could start to produce a new infantry division, but, you know, well, let's go ahead and just do it. We'll train them. And we'll set them here to Ottawa. And they are going to be short on artillery, of course. Yeah. Okay, Puerto Rico and the CSA have signed a peace deal. Alright, well that's good. I mean, ugh. So where does that leave you? Non-aggression pacts with... Okay, so that's what that is. Alright, so we're good there. And it looks like the CSA is really whooping the Americans. In fact, they're going to cut off... They have... Have they cut off? Yeah, they have cut off all of their forces in the West. Yeah, they have. These guys... oh, man, that is really, really rough. Okay, with full conscription having not manifested, tensions between the French Canadians and English Canadians is slowly lessening, though the Quebecois do not trust the Canadian government not to change their minds. Okay, good. Stability plus 5%. British operative captured. Nice. Lester Hamilton has become attempting to infiltrate him. Upon interrogation, he revealed himself. Blah, blah, blah. With Lester Hamilton in prison and waiting a further interrogation, we can only hope that eventually he will reveal all there is to know of British operations in the Dominion of Canada. Speaking of which, guys, now that we do have a decent number of factories, let us go ahead and do this. Let's set up our intel agency. It'll take 5 factories and 30 days. And guys, you know what to do. I need a good intel agency name. And I would think something good like a deer. A deer. For all the deer hunting that goes on in Canada would be a good symbol. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to watch this closely. Yeah, they are getting cut off left and right. Democracy prevails in the Philippines. And, okay, they need to hang on to Washington and Baltimore in order to get supplies up here to their forces in the north. Okay, so you know what we're going to do, guys? Because I sensed that there's going to be conflict in Costa Rica. If I recall right, there is going to be... Panama seizes canal. Yep, I knew it. Okay, upon start of the American Civil War, Panama took the 13-mile long Panama Canal Zone from the U.S. officially to safeguard it from radicalism. This could be advantageous for us, as we could demand that Panama either join the Entente or hand over the canal, and they would not be in a good position to refuse. Huh. We could demand the canal outright. We could, because we have a place from which to launch here in Costa Rica. Let's demand they join the Entente instead. I don't feel like defending this down here. Message from the legation city. Okay. Cancel non-aggression pact. Really? Really? Why? What did I do? Panama has joined the Entente. Yes. Okay. That is helpful. That is really helpful, actually. Okay, that is beautiful. Thank you, Panama. All right. Even though they are authoritarian Democrat, not necessarily our cup of tea, but hey, it's better than... I didn't want to have to fight them right now. Alright, so why is our manpower still so low? Okay, limited conscription, Kenneth Stewart. Alright. Well, our population just simply isn't that big, I guess. Alright. Panama agrees to terms. Yes, they do. Nice. Okay, yeah, the United States of America isn't doing so hot. All of their forces in the West are cut off from supply. Now, they probably do have plenty of local supply from these points here, these victory points, but I don't know that it's enough. Of course, I also don't know how many divisions they have altogether, either. Yeah, we have no idea. Anywhere from 18 to 112. No clue. That's what they're trying to say there. Wait a minute. What is this? Hang on. What is going on here? 2 divisions. Over here it says 4 divisions. That is not correct. What the hell happened? Are you kidding me? Alright, no, here, look. You guys are all idiots. So, here's what I want. I wanted these 3, 1 tank division, right here. Okay? You know what? You know what we'll do right here? We'll just put 2 divisions right here. And go this way. Oh, yeah, they just blew past Buffalo. They are getting wrecked. They're getting absolutely wrecked. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something here. So, God, we cannot afford a syndicalist presence on our southern border, because they are going to be allies of the British. So let's go ahead and send some more divisions that way. To protect our capital, at least. At least until the US gets their junk together. Alright, annual IEDC review. We will invest 25 political power right now. As a show of good faith, since we did kind of start the damn thing. Alright. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. You guys need to get a grip. Alright, our contribution to IEDC allows us to take advantage of their pool of advisors, the benefit from which is far greater depending on how much we contribute to the group. How shall we use them over the next year? Get them to assist with our economy, resource gain efficiency, factory output, naval engineers, or construction engineers. Let's get them to assist with our economy for right now. That would be helpful. And you know what? Let's actually get the Marines online here as well. Could we start a lend-lease to the Americans? Okay, the exiles at work. The British exiles have been hard at work in the Dominion of Canada, attempting to augment the country's industrial base with their capital and expertise. They've asked the Canadian government where they should focus their efforts. Civilians, please. Civilian factories. Okay, so, Are we the only ones that have invested political power so far? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, sea and rail inspection. Okay, can we get that done, please? Can we please get that done? You know, I'm tempted to hit the CSA, just declare on them. But because look at this, we could really roll over a lot of territory here. Okay, sea and rail inspection. Okay, that allows us to build those crime corporations, also known as factories in this case, and all these places for very cheap. Let's do the CP rail expansion now. And what that will do is allow us to get the next level of economic recovery done. Second International. Okay, dirty syndicalists. Should I do it though? I can't really, but I can send volunteers. Speaking of which, how are our volunteers doing over here? Crisis over Koto. Panama from Spain. They have laid claim over the Koto along the Panamanian Costa Rican border. Offer to sit down with Panama. Because they're in our faction now, but we're also guaranteeing independence to Costa Rica, so you can see the problem here. If they go to war, obviously I have to be on the side of Panama. Alright, here we go. RCMP Special Branch. Details. We can recruit an operative in 29 days, so that's good for now. We'll leave that alone. How's our construction coming? Good. Alright, we did get excavation 1, which will help us slightly. Alright, there's not much else we can do here. I don't want to do synthetic oil experiments just yet. I guess, well, what other bonuses do we have here? What does our Air Force look like? Okay, we do have a small amount of planes, of course. Very small amount of planes. So we haven't been building any, so I don't know that air tech or air doctrine would be the right choice for us right now. I think it's high time that we did the depth charge throwers. Yeah, that's definitely something we need to do. So, oh god, that's right. We did get the fire control systems, so we need to start refitting our ships. Design. Oh, they do have fire control system. Oh, fire control 1? Yeah, it's already in there. Hang on. So, what we could do, though, for these, we could add another heavy battery. That would be... Ooh, super heavy battery. What would that do for us? That would really take... Oh, man. Super heavy battery 1. Yeah, for this design, I would love to do that. Yeah, that could be a mistake, but let's go ahead. Oh, hang on. Dreadnought hull. Magnificent class. Yep, this is the one. Okay, so let's do that with all of the ones that we have here. Okay, and that's only 3 ships, but man, what a difference. What a difference. Alright, so what about our battle cruisers here? What can we do with them? Let's have a look. This is the Admiral class. Huh. We could upgrade their anti-air. There's a lot of upgrades that have to happen here, but we only have 4 naval experience. So let's do this. They have 2 heavy batteries, 2 secondary batteries. How many anti-air batteries do they have? 2. Float plane. Subdetection, surface detection. That could be useful. But maybe not for our battle cruisers. I would say a secondary battery. Yeah, that would be nice, but we can't do that, can we? No. Not enough naval experience yet. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it be for now. What about our destroyers look like? Panama accepts the follow white ruling. Another job well done. Political power plus 30. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, build Crown Corporation in Sherbrooke. Okay, again, we're using 3 civilian factories for 90 days to build 1 civilian factory. And I'm going to do that in both these cases, because in both cases it's quicker. And the second it stops becoming quicker is when I will stop doing that. That's just based on the amount of factories we have at the moment. Okay, trade with America. Oh boy. This meaning Canada relies a great deal on its trade routes that go to the United States. While the Civil War has benefited us in some ways, namely orders for the Canadian goods abroad have increased as American sources have become unreliable. The fact is that many of our exports have always gone to America itself. With our biggest customer now an unreliable destination, our economy is left reeling. Okay. Consumer goods factories plus 10%. Ouch. Yeah, oh, we really need to help them. Because we could make some serious gains in a short amount of time. I mean, we could. Damn. Alright. Okay. Well, in any case, let's see how this is coming. Can we help out this attack, possibly? Yes, we can. There we go. Alright, death of Philip Snowden. Alright. Plus 2% stability. Alright, that puts us over the 50% mark. Excellent. Concentrated Industry 2. Excellent. That is what I wanted to see. Alright. We're done there. Let's go ahead and get Excavation 2. And get caught up with that. Kingdom of Romania took 2 states. Okay. So who is left here now? Let's check them out. They are authoritarian Democrats. Alright. Good. I guess. I don't know. It's better than anything that's non-syndicalist I enjoy. Market liberals. Yeah, same as Germany. Alright. Syndicalism spreads to Burma. Is there any way we can counteract this? Actually, yeah, it's the French that are responsible for doing that. And wow, look at this. The US is just getting chewed up. CNTFAI declared war on Kingdom Spain. Carla, Spain. Oh wow, the Spanish Civil War still happens in the same fashion that it happens in La Resistance. I like that. Union of Burma and Eastern Syndicalist Union. Shit. More syndicalists. Okay, hopefully Germany bowls right over these idiots. Empire of Austria declared war on Hungary. Okay, we're starting to tumble out of control here, guys. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's very risky with their capital being right on the border here. And, okay, so now Hungary is also attacking into Illyria, Bohemia, and Galatian. Nicaragua declared war on Honduras. Man, yeah, it's all just spiraling out of control. Who's going to win here? And do I care who wins here? Authoritarian Dems, social liberals. Clashes in Windsor. Syndicalists in Canada. In Windsor, the police say that these sympathizers are being spurred on by syndicalist agents. Ooh, I'm not liking that at all. Okay, in one day, I'm going to be able to recruit an agent. Alright. Let's see who we can get. John Wyndham. Enemy operative intel extraction rate minus 50%. Well groomed. Seducer. What's the hat one? Infiltrator. Nice. You know what? Let's take this guy. British nationality. Canadian. Okay. This would be good. He's got a mix. In fact, you know, I will take the Seducer instead. And let's go ahead and start to build an intel network here in the CSA. And that will be around Chicago, their capital. Start to see what the hell their capabilities really are. Alright, got our first anti-tank. That is helpful. Armor, 1936. Yeah, it's time we upgraded our tanks. In fact, it's far past time we upgraded our tanks. And we are out of fuel. So let's go ahead. Actually, we'll send the 13 back and see what that does. Hey, hello? Can I? Okay, fine. Let's just stop all of you. That's really annoying when it goes over the command bar like that, but let's rebuild our fuel reserves a little. As a matter of fact, let's definitely rebuild our fuel reserves due to the fact that we may soon be dragged into a war. The fall of Madrid. Let's see. All right. Yes, indeed. Madrid fell to the Carlists, I believe. Yeah. Goofy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks so cool, man. All right. CP rail expansion. That, again, increases our infrastructure and ability to build factories using just 3 civilian factories. So that is actually quite efficient, which I love. So now let's go ahead and get this done. Economic recovery. And that will remove the Great Depression entirely. And gives us the company General Motors Canada and 100 political power. All good things. So what is the effect of the Great Depression right now? Minus 10% construction speed and factory output. Okay, that'll be good to have back. Finland joined the Reichspakt. All right. And we're almost to the point, guys, where we can start to trade at least. Though who I want to trade with at this point isn't clear. I don't necessarily want to trade with any of the Americas. Oh yeah, the US is just getting rattled here. They're getting rocked. I hope that one of these other larger factions can take on the CSA before we have to. Yeah. Manning replaces Bennett as conservative leader. So social conservative gains 5% popularity, which leaves us where? Still in really good shape with 57% of the vote. This will go into artillery. Oh yeah, guys, it's time. We have to trade with someone, and I hate to do this, but let's trade with the German Empire. No. Well, wait, do we have any puppets that we could just outright steal from? West Indies Federation, I don't think they have any steel. We could steal their steel. No. There we go. West Indies Federation, no, they don't have any steel. Even if they did, it wouldn't be enough to trade for. So let's trade for 2 for right now. And what does that do for our production? Okay. we find that should really start to relieve our artillery production, because that's what we need the most of right now. Because we're only training one division at a time, and that is just not enough, guys. It's not enough. Alright, come on, guys. Come on. You got this. The CSA are a bunch of punks. They can't do it. They can't do it. But man, they've just been sliced and diced every which way. They're cut off in so many different ways. They're surrounded here, surrounded there. Probably have very little, if any, supply down here, except for what they're getting from Des Moines, Omaha, Pierre, and wherever that last one is. Hey! And King took 7 states. We won. Our volunteers are on the way back. Popularity of monarchy rises. I think that's good. Okay. Alright, so we will get a division back. And we have a lot of decisions we can make. Oh, here we go. Alright. We will use the IEDC to invest in us. Yes. Invest in civilian factories. Hey, rank has its privileges. I will take that. That is fine by me. Let's see. Royal address to the Entente. Royal visit to the stability, war support, mobilization, speed. It wouldn't be bad to strengthen the Australasian Confederation. However, I want to build a crown corporation instead. That is what we're going to do. We're going to continue to focus on us. The best way to help our allies is with a strong Canada. So, that's what we're going to do. The Ma clique has capitulated. Peru declares on Ecuador. What a fine mess we find ourselves in, guys. The stage is being set for some horrible conflagration that we are undoubtedly going to get dragged into probably pretty soon. But that is all the time I have for today, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please do consider subscribing, and please leave a like if you did in fact like it. It does help the channel, and it's free, doesn't cost a thing. I will see you guys in the next one. Mike Tanik out. Bye.